Hi everyone, welcome to my Singapore vlog. I'm so excited to take you all on this journey through this amazing city. Today we are heading to Sentosa Island, which is one of the Singapore's most popular tourist destinations. You can also see that the rooms are smaller at Singapore compared to Malaysia because Singapore has a lot of limited land, which makes it the most valuable resource here. The hotel we stayed at also had great views from the pool deck, and we could directly see the ocean from the infinity pool. As the sun began to set, we headed to one of the Sentosa's beautiful beaches. The island has three main beaches: Siloso Beach, Palwan Beach, and Tanjong Beach. We chose Siloso Beach, which has a lively atmosphere and plenty of water sports activities. The beach was also the perfect spot to watch the sunset. As night fell, we headed to the Wings of Time show, which is a spectacular light and sound show that takes place on the beach. This show tells us the story of a magical bird and features a lot of stunning visual effects, lasers, and also water fountains. We were completely mesmerized by the show and felt like we were transported to a different world. How can you not start the next day with a pool like this? So, our first stop for the second day was Universal Studios. Just before we entered Universal Studios, we headed to the Sea Aquarium, which is the largest aquarium in the world. The aquarium is home to over 1 lakh marine animals and over 1,000 different species. So we could see a lot of diversity of sea creatures, from tiny seahorses to giant rays. We even got to walk through a tunnel with sharks swimming just above our heads. Soon after the Sea Aquarium, we started heading towards Universal Studios Singapore. As soon as we entered the park, the colors were very vibrant and the atmosphere was very lively. The theme park is divided into many themed zones from Hollywood to ancient Egypt. Each zone is very unique and has its own set of attractions. I started off with the adrenaline pumping rides like Battlestar Galactica and Revenge of the Mummy, which had me screaming and laughing at the same time. Universal Studios Singapore undoubtedly offers a one of a kind experience that you can never forget in your life. That's a wrap on our day at Sentosa Island. It was an amazing experience and we had so much fun exploring all the attractions the island has to offer. At night, we couldn't resist from going for a walk near Marina Bay Sands Hotel. It looks a lot better in person and also has great views of Singapore skyline. You can see the Art Science Museum, the Singapore Flyer, and also the Helix Bridge. Next day, we found ourselves again on the way to Sentosa Island, and on the way, we could see the Singapore port. We took the cable car to Sentosa Island, and the view from up there was simply breathtaking. We could see the entire island and the surrounding ocean. The cable car experience is a lot of fun and a lot scary at the same time. first stop in the Sentosa Island, we headed to Madame Tussauds, Singapore, which is a wax museum featuring lifelike wax figures of famous celebrities, historical figures, and sports stars. We had so much fun taking photos with our favorite celebrities. Madame Tussauds also offers a unique boat ride experience that takes you on a journey through the history and culture of Singapore. Next, we headed to Sky Helix, which is a thrilling ride that takes you on a high-speed spin 165 meters above the ground, offering breathtaking views of the city skyline. After the amazing Sky Helix ride, we headed to one of the most iconic landmarks in Singapore, the Marina Bay Sands Hotel. We were amazed by the magnificent architecture and the stunning views of the city skyline from the famous Sky Park observation deck. This hotel is also home to the world's highest infinity pool. We were amazed by the sheer size of the property. This luxury hotel has over 2,500 rooms, each offering luxurious amenities. It also has a massive shopping mall with high-end designer stores. But the highlight of the hotel still remains the famous Sky Park, which we just saw. Next, we went on to explore one of the most vibrant neighborhoods in Singapore, the Chinatown. This area is very lively with lot of vibrant colors. And one of the major highlights of Chinatown is the beautiful Buddha Tooth Relic Temple. It is home to a lot of artifacts and relics of Buddha. As soon as we enter the temple, we could see the beautiful and intricate architecture and decorations. Next, we made our way to the Merlion Park. We couldn't help but admire the stunning views of the city skyline, especially the impressive Marina Bay Sands hotel in the background. This park is home to the famous Merlion statue, which is a half-lion, half-fish mythical creature, which symbolizes Singapore's origins as a fishing village. Visiting this park was one of our highlights to our trip to Singapore. We couldn't wait to visit the Gardens by the Bay, which is also one of the most iconic landmarks of Singapore. This stunning park is home to a collection of more than 10 lakh plants from around the world, and it's a must-see attraction for anyone visiting Singapore. One of the most fascinating features of this garden is the flower dome, which is the world's largest glass greenhouse. It houses a collection of plants from around the world, including Mediterranean and semi-arid regions, and it's designed to replicate the cool, dry climate of regions like California and Spain. Another fascinating feature of this garden is a towering indoor forest that simulates the conditions of a tropical mountain. This cloud forest is home to the world's tallest indoor waterfall, and it's filled with rare and exotic plants that thrive in high altitudes. We ended the day with the light show that takes place during the evening. Hence, Gardens by the Bay is a really impressive attraction and a must-visit destination in Singapore. On our last day at Singapore, we were headed towards one of the most impressive airports in the world, Changi Airport. This airport has consistently been ranked as one of the best airports in the world, and it's very easy to see why. As soon as we stepped into the airport, we were blown away by the impressive architecture and design. The airport is filled with natural light and greenery, which creates a calming and peaceful environment. We also had the chance to explore various shops, restaurants, and entertainment options that the airport has to offer. Soon after, we were saying goodbye to the beautiful city-state of Singapore. We were boarding a flight to India. We had an incredible time exploring all that Singapore has to offer, from the stunning Marina Bay Sands hotel to the incredible Gardens by the Bay and everything in between.